got a football tilt here at Hoke Field. It's on senior recognition night. The Gardiner Tigers will be facing the Dover Foxcroft Ponies. Dover Foxcroft comes in at 4-2. They are number 6 in the rankings right now. And their next game is going to be against Brewer.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Gardiner Area High School for tonight's Gardiner football and Gardiner cheering senior night.
To Nate Stubbard for senior recognition.
Families, when I call your athlete's name, please step out onto the field. Have your photos taken by the balloon pillars. So we'll get right to it. Tonight we come together not only to celebrate a game, but to honor a special group of athletes and the incredible journey they've taken over the past 4 years. To our seniors, thank you for your dedication, leadership, and for the love of your program. You've left a mark on Gardiner football and cheering, and your impact will be felt long after your final game. We also want to extend a heartfelt thank you to the parents and families. Your endless support through long drives, packed bleachers, and countless hours behind the scenes has meant everything. This night is a celebration of your commitment, just as it is theirs. Thank you all for being a part of this journey. Now let's get to our seniors. I'd first like to recognize our cheerleaders. And the first cheerleader I'd like to recognize is Juliana Gushu. Juliana is a first-year member of the fall cheering squad here at Gardiner. Juliana would like to thank her coaches Sydney and Bella and her family and friends for their support. She'd also like to thank her teachers for their encouragement towards her and her athletic and academic goals. Juliana's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was making it to New England's last winter during cheer season and the Christmas parade in 2024 and placing second at KVAC's last year. Juliana has plans to attend college after high school to study child development and continue cheering. Juliana is joined tonight by her Aunt Angela, niece Melia, nephew Connor, and grandfather Ken. The next cheerleader I'd like to recognize is Laura Drewer. Laura is a first-year member of the fall cheerleading squad here at Gardiner. Laura would like to thank her coaches, teammates, and host parents. Laura's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the practices together and the away games. Laura has plans to come back to Maine and travel the world after high school. Laura is joined tonight by her host mom, Amber, host dad, Jim, and host siblings. The next cheerleader I'd like to recognize is Aubrey Daigle. Aubrey is a first-year member of the fall cheering squad here at Gardiner. Aubrey would like to thank Coach Sydney and Coach Bella and her parents. Aubrey's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was placing second at the KVAC's and going to New England's last year. Aubrey has plans to go to college after high school and become a radiologist or anesthesiologist. Aubrey is joined tonight by her dad, Lucy, Dustin, mom Dawn, and grandmother Sally. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Chloe McCarthy. Chloe is a 3-year member of the fall cheering squad here at Gardiner. Chloe would like to thank her coaches, parents, and teammates. Chloe's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was hosting team nights. Chloe has plans to attend college after high school and enter the diagnostic field or sonography. Chloe is joined tonight by her mom, Alicia, grandparents Pam and Nick, and sister Hallie. And the last senior cheerleader I'd like to recognize is Alyssa Meikle. Alyssa is a 4-year member of the fall cheering squad here at Gardiner. Alyssa would like to thank her coaches, Sydney and Bella, for always being there for her and showing nothing but kindness and compassion. She would also like to thank her father for motivating her constantly and helping her grow into the person she is today. Alyssa's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was having the opportunity to be able to attend New England's with her team last year. Alyssa has plans to attend cosmetology school after high school. Alyssa is joined tonight by her father, Ivan, mom, Tamisha, brothers Noah, Xavier, and Simeon, and sister Phoenix, and her best friend, Liana. Congratulations to our senior cheerleaders. And now let's recognize our senior football players. The first senior I would like to recognize is manager Nick McKay. Nick is a 3-year member of the football program here at Gardiner. Nick would like to thank Coach Munns for letting him be a part of the team even though he's not playing. Nick's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was taking pictures of the team. Nick has plans to attend Thomas College after high school to study business administration and play lacrosse. Nick is joined tonight by his mom, Andrea, dad, Rob, grandparents, Mindy and Ed, and siblings, Aaron and Brittany. The next senior I'd like to recognize is manager Owen Munzing. Owen is a 4-year member of the football program here at Gardiner. Owen would like to thank his parents, grandparents, and all the players throughout the years. Owen's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was watching Coach Caldwell do the worm celebrating a big win. Owen has plans to pursue a career as an electrician after high school. Owen is joined tonight by his dad, Patrick, mom, Lisa, sister, Karen, grandparents, Beth and Reggie, and grandparents, Beth and Rob. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Caden Kendall. Caden is a 4-year member of the football program here at Gardiner. Caden would like to thank his coaches and all the people who supported him. Caden's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the bus rides home after a win. Caden has plans to become a lineman after high school. Caden is joined tonight by his grandfather, Kevin Kendall. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Ryan Chadbourne. Ryan is a 4-year member of the football program here at Gardiner. Ryan would like to thank his parents, the coaching staff, and everyone who has supported him. Ryan's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the Goblin Games. Ryan has plans to travel after high school. Ryan is joined tonight by his mother, father, grandmother, and brother. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Benjamin Dillingham. Benjamin is a 4-year member of the football program here at Gardiner. Benjamin would like to thank his parents for their never-ending support. Benjamin's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was crowd surfing after a win his freshman year. Benjamin has plans to join the U.S. military after high school. Benjamin is joined tonight by his mom, dad, stepdad, and stepmom. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Eli Kruk. Eli is a 4-year member of the football program here at Gardiner. Eli would like to thank his mom, dad, and coaches. Eli's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the bus rides home after a big win. Eli has plans to attend college after high school and study marine biology and environmental science. Eli is joined tonight by his parents, Luke and Jen Kruk, sister Kitty, and Uncle Matt. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Joe Hanley. Joe is a 4-year member of the football program here at Gardiner. Joe would like to thank his mom, dad, and all of his coaches. Joe's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was hooping at team nights. Joe has plans to attend UMA after high school. Joe is joined tonight by his mom, dad, grandparents, and brothers and sister. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Tyler Turtelot. Tyler is a 4-year member of the football program here at Gardiner. Tyler would like to thank his parents, grandparents, teachers, and trainers Trevor and Derek. Tyler's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was beating Wells in overtime this season. Tyler has plans to attend college after high school and study business or criminal justice and play football. Tyler is joined tonight by his mother, father, and grandparents. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Henry Gingras. Henry is a 4-year member of the football program here at Gardiner. Henry would like to thank his family and all of the coaches he's had throughout his life. Henry's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was Bryce's end-of-practice field goals. Henry has plans to go to college after high school and study pre-med health sciences. Henry is joined tonight by his mother, Lori, father, Stephen, and brother, Thomas. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Eli Manning. Eli is a 4-year member of the football program here at Gardiner. Eli would like to thank his dad, teammates, and the coaching staff. Eli's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the Goblin Trials. Eli has plans to attend UMF after high school to study history and run track. Eli is joined tonight by his mom, dad, sister Camilla, and brother Manning. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Jason Deering. Jason is a 4-year member of the football program here at Gardiner. Jason would like to thank his family, friends, coaches, and teammates. Jason's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the comeback win against Wells this year. Jason has plans to attend a 4-year college after high school to study engineering. Jason is joined tonight by his mom, Erica, Dad Troy, Sister Grace, and Grandmother Jane. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Braden Elliott. Braden is a 4-year member of the football program here at Gardiner. Braden would like to thank his coaches, mom, and dad. Braden's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the pick 6 against Edward Little for the win. Braden has plans to attend UMA after high school and study business administration. Braden is joined tonight by his mom, dad, sister, brother, and girlfriend. And the last senior I'd like to recognize is Owen Chadwick. Owen is a 4-year member of the football program here at Gardiner. Owen would like to thank his family. Owen's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the slip and slides. Owen has plans to go to college after high school to study construction management. Owen is joined tonight by his mom, Chris, dad, Jason, and brother, Wyatt. Hold on. Almost done. Almost done. To our senior athletes, thank you. Thank you for the hours of hard work, the passion you've brought to every practice and every game, and the way you've carried yourselves on and off the field throughout the years. As you move to your next chapters, know that you will always have a home here in Gardiner. We are very proud of who you are and all you've accomplished, and even more excited to see where life takes you next. Thank you very much, Foxcroft, for letting us do this. Let's have a great night. Thank you.
Great ceremony downstairs by Nate Stebbett. I've been to several of these so far this season. Nate always does an outstanding job of recognizing the senior athletes. This one, of course, with the 2 squads, the bigger squads. Took a little bit of time. Hello, buddy. I'm Rob Munzing and Andy Munzing. I'm back upstairs. They told me, I don't know what happened, but they told me it was going to be senior citizen recognitions. That's the only reason I went down on the field tonight, but it was senior recognition, so that's fantastic that we were able to do that this year to the senior class as well as the senior cheerleaders. Well, we got a good one brewing here tonight as 4-2 Foxcroft. They're number 6 right now. Gardiner Tigers in at number 3 in Class C. Remember, just one division in Class C. The Ponies, they come in, as we said, 4-2, and they are going to be a formidable opponent here for the Gardiner Tigers. The Gardiner Tigers last week took their first loss of the season up at Levitt last Saturday night, so they're on the mark for revenge. Danny White, the head coach for Foxcroft Academy. Patrick Munzing, the head coach for your Gardiner Tigers. So with the pre-game activities all over, we're getting set for some football here tonight. Rob Munzing on call. Jim Palmer not here tonight. Jim took a family vacation right in the middle of football season. I don't know how you do that, but Jim's off, and he and his lovely wife traveling to Colorado, I believe, is where they went for a trip. And Jim will be back next week for our game over at Coney as we get set to bring that. I want to thank TJ Maines. Sent TJ a note, said, hey, we'd love to do the game this year. He says, come on up. Love to have you. So we'll be doing the game next week from Fuller Field in Augusta. That should be a good one. But task at hand here tonight in Class C. So we'll get the national anthem. Once again, Carson Sessions will be singing here tonight. Outstanding job once again by Carson. I wish I'd known she was doing it. I would have got a mic on her. So I think they're going to forego where it's been a long intro and all that. I think they're just going to run out in the field and play ball here. They'll take the captains, and I don't think any individual player introductions here. Rob Munzing along with Andy Munzing. Bill Hasty also on production here with us tonight. We've got Billy warming up in the bullpen and ready to do all our graphics for us. He's loose and ready to go. I made him do a couple of laps around the track here and got him full of fluids. He's ready to go if we need him to come in. We automate the scoreboard, but we've been having trouble with that. So we got Billy. We gave him a quick tutorial ready to go on it. So last week, the Tigers won the toss. They took the ball. They went 3 and out. Levitt got great field position, went down and scored. So I don't know if Coach Patrick Munzing thinking a little bit differently here tonight. Maybe get the defense out. I mean, they had been doing that earlier in the season. So we'll have to see what they decide to do. Foxcroft Academy. The Ponies are in the white. I believe this is the first ever. I'd have to go way back in the history, see if they ever did play before. But I've been here 50 years. This year, came in 1975. I don't ever remember playing Foxcroft Academy, as Foxcroft was Ben and D. And of course, back during the early years, we were Class B, and then in 1987, when they redid the state to 2 Class A levels, we came in as Class A North and Class A South, and that continued all the way up through my coaching career until I think it was about 2000. I forget what year we went, made the trek down to B, about the mid-2000s, 2004, 2005, I believe. And we've gone between Class B and Class C. So you've seen the Tiger captains out there. Jason Deering, 77. Henry Gingras, number 15, the Renaissance man as we call him. Owen Chadwick, 26. The water bug, as we call him, Braden Elliott. His mom said they were going to put some water bug pictures up around today. I don't know if they did or not. That's fantastic. Jamie's quite a character. So let's see what the dispensation is here. It looks like Foxcroft has won the toss, and they will receive. So Tigers may have gotten what they wanted. Tigers' kickoff coverage has been pretty solid all year long with Levi Moore. Want to let you know, Luke Whelan, number 20 for the Gardiner Tigers. Now, that was a change that occurred since we got the original roster, so we'll make that note as well this week. We had to catch it on the fly last week. So we'll see if the Tigers come out with some vim and vigor after getting a good week of practice under their belt. I talked to assistant coach Nate Munzing and Patrick briefly today, and they both said, yeah, we had a good week, ready to go. And we'll see Tigers in their home dark uniforms. As we said, Foxcroft, they'll be moving left to right. The Ponies will be galloping on your screen from left to right. Levi Moore, the freshman kicker for the Gardiner Tigers, number 29, will tee it up. Quite a bit of respect shown as some of the deep guys. It's Aiden Harvey, number 3 on the near side. Can't catch them on the far side. They're back pretty deep. Get this kickoff, and we'll be set to go shortly. Underway. High kickoff comes down to the up back. Some good running room there up over the 35-yard line. That was Hutchinson on the return. Preston Hutchinson. Ponies will come out. Evan Seavey will be their quarterback. They'll run out of the multiple formations, but like a lot of teams, they're in the spread formation. Seavey's got running back, and Tigers anxious and They'll want to get into the going fast, but a little too fast. Finn Holmes, the running back, number 22, hear his name a lot here tonight. So it'll be up to the 40-yard line, 1st and 5 now for the Ponies. Evan Seavey back over to see Danny White over on the sidelines. Don't know if they'll change the play or stick to the same one. Finn Holmes to his right. Wide receivers both sides here. Up inside. And up over the line to gain goes Holmes. Needed 5. Picked up about 5 in the length of a football. So initial first down of the game here for the Ponies. Aiden Sickler will be another guy that you hear offensively. Simon Terzic also. Big play guy. Harvey will come out in the slot here near side. They'll go heavy to the right. Cross motion. Jet sweep. And the spin, pretty good move there. Picked up a few yards, did Terzic on the jet. And then Tigers getting up a little slow. And that's Duty who came up for the tackle. They'll get Duty off the sidelines, got to look at him. Deering goes in to replace him at defensive end. Second down. Up inside. Good push, and depending on the spot, going to be the 3rd and short. Yeah, which it'll be. It's going to be 3rd down and about a couple of feet to go. Everything working fine on the clock. So that's great to have that back in service. So 3rd and short, Tigers have to watch a hard count play. They've already been drawn offsides once here in this one. Seavey. And Holmes to his right. Holmes will get it. Up inside. Tigers are going to storm, and I think they throw him back. It's going to bring up 4th down. Might have even lost half a yard on that one as the Tigers on the Cat Pack swarm. And decision time here for the Ponies. They're in Tiger territory, just outside the 45-yard line in Tiger territory, and it'll be 4th down and 1. Well, that was 3rd and a foot. Now it's 4th and a true yard here. You can see it across the way. They're going to have to get out over just to the about 1.5 yards. They'll go power I right side. Tigers will come up in a bear look. Up inside, they'll get the first down and more. A good push up front by the Ponies, and they'll pick up the first down to the 40-yard line. So that was power I football for the first down. I didn't see if Duty came back in the game. No, he's still on the sidelines after coming out. They'll stay in this power I set. They'll go power I left, 2 tight ends. Power formation here, CV under center. Toss left side. Tigers will swarm him, miss the initial tackle, and then come up and swarm it pretty good. Landon Smith was the ball carrier for the Ponies. Chadwick over for the Gardiner Tigers to make the tackle. So now as you see the clock, it is official. So 2nd down, 8 to go. Power I set. Power football. Tigers swarm to it, but probably a couple of tough yards again for Smith. He's maybe at about the 35-yard line. Deering on the tackle for the Tigers. 2 down territory here for the Ponies. It's 3rd down and 5 to go. They'll stay in the power left eye set. Smith the tailback, play action pass. They want to throw. Here comes some pressure. Ball's up and incomplete. Good coverage by the Tigers on that one. as they ran the keep pass off the power set. Looking in the flat first, then downfield. Tigers had everything covered, so good recognition by the Tigers. Now a fourth down, big fourth down early in this one. They'll bring their spread set back into the game as Turzik comes back in. Some of the other spread offensive players, and expect them fourth down, and we're going to call it 4th and 5, a little over 5 yards to go. Seavey's got the play call. He's back in. Sickler will go far left. They'll go bunch set to the end of the boundary. Now they'll shift up to be legal. Back to pass. Seavey wants to throw downfield. He throws incomplete, so Tigers hold. After giving up some yardage, they hold, and they will take over. So Tigers bend but don't break on that first drive. Good-looking drive for the Ponies. Had some mix of power football as well as spread football in there. Not able to connect on the pass game, and Tigers will take over. Pretty good field position at the 35-yard line. Isaac Medor at the controls for the Tigers. They're in their spread set. They come cross. Come off here in the near side, get a good corner. Tigers got a corner, lots of running room down the left side. Chadwick hasn't been touched yet. He cuts it back inside. Chadwick still on his feet. Chadwick down inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line goes Chadwick. Well, you saw it right out of the gate that the Tigers had the corner. Here you see the end of it right here. Chadwick hasn't been touched yet. He's at the 30-yard line before he gets touched, and he's down inside the 20 on the first play of the game. Down to the 17-yard line. Well, that's what you like there. You seal the corner, won the battle of the corner, and the Tigers were off to the races down the left side. They've got 1st and 10 at the 17. Medor's got receivers far side. Chadwick again. Now he wants to cut it back. He cuts it back and gets swallowed up and falls forward for just a couple of tough yards inside. Bring up a 2nd down. Down to the 15-yard line. Picks up 2 on that one. So Tigers with a chunk play on the first play of the game offensively for them. Went from the 35-yard line down to the 17. Tigers in 4-down territory, perhaps field goal. Medor. 3rd play of the game here for the Tigers. Got Chadwick. Wants to throw. Up over the middle. He throws. He's got his man. Inside the 10-yard line on the reception is going to be Chase McGrain, the sure-handed tight end. Just ran that little option route out to the left side. Found the hole in the zone, and Isaac Medor delivered a bullet. So this is a good drive for the Tigers. Ponies had a good drive, stalled. Tigers now at about the 7-yard line. The pitch. The ball's down. It's picked back up. Now there might be some running room this side. And down inside the 1-yard line on a broken play go the Tigers. Well, this started as a disaster. Sometimes you're lucky. You see it picked up here and coming back the other side. And Chadwick almost got in. That ball was almost loose. He picked it up and came back and reversed his field and came to left and inside the 1. So the ball's at the 1 for the Tigers. Well, this has been a strange offensive series for the Gardiner Tigers. The chunk play on 1st down. They're back out in straight T set. Medor under center. Duty's got it. He gets wrestled down. He's trying to get in. Did he get in? Touchdown Tigers. 2nd effort by Duty gets the Tigers into the end zone. So Duty, a 1-yard touchdown run. He just keeps pushing right here. See, he's held behind. Boy, is he strong. And he just gets down low and keeps pile driving and get his way in. Just over the line for the touchdown for the Tigers. Kick to come. Levi Moore. Snap back ball down, kicks up, and a little bit low, and they came hard off the edge. So Tigers, their first drive of the game. Owen Chadwick, the star of that drive, a big run on first down. Gets him down inside the 1, and Duty finishes it off. Hey, listen, we want to let you know about McAllister Real Estate, going to be our newest sponsor. We've been trying to fill the real estate sponsor that we've lacked for the last couple of years, and McAllister stepped in, and we certainly want to thank them. Kim Gleason and is the mother, and, certainly Katie McAllister as well, and Kim, they'll do a fantastic job for you here, and we want to thank them for coming in and let you know that we'll have their ad up and going here pretty soon. So back to action here. I've done about 500 games this week, folks, and the words are getting stuck. Levi Moore to kick off. Tigers need a fake extra point, Andy. Put that in our talking points when we talk to the coaches after this. Moore's going to drill one. That ball's down and loose, and they'll jump on it. The up man will jump on it. Good decision there. Trouble in River City. Well, Tigers get out of some trouble as well, but Tursic got on that one. First and 10 here for the Ponies. They moved the ball well. Tigers stopped them. 2 incomplete passes on 3rd and 4th down, but they moved the ball pretty well. They'll come out in spread formation. Seavey, the quarterback. Off the left side, Tigers will run that down from behind, and not much here for Finn Holmes. Going to get a couple of yards on first down. Bring up 2nd down, 8 to go. Justin Duty went out early. Justin went out, but he's good now. Second down, 8 to go. Seavey. Turzik in motion. He wants to keep. Seavey keeps. Gets some running room. Bounces it to the outside. He gets rolled down from behind. Trevor Barron. Trevor can really move. A big guy inside. Goes up and down the line of scrimmage. Got good wheels, good motor. Plays hard. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 4. So big play for the Ponies. They want to keep going here. They'd have to punt, I think, here. CV over 2 so far in the pass game for the Ponies. This is a run-pass hybrid situation here. CV going to hand it off left side, trying to get the corner. Tigers trying to run to it, and they do. What a great play by the Tigers coming up. That was Justin Duty running that play down again. And, when you X and O as a coach, you put the X's and O's down, right? You run and you draw your play up, and you say, okay, this guy can't get there. Well, Duty can get to your play from anywhere on the field. He's one of those guys that they always drove us crazy as coaches, saying, that guy can't make that play from there. But then he would. Tigers dangerous in the punt game with Elliott back there. This one's popped up the chimney. It's a poison punt. Tigers need to get out of the way. They're going to get decent field position no matter what. And that'll be downed outside the 35-yard line to about the 37-yard line where the Tigers will go first down 10. So good offensive drive. For the Tigers' first time, the big play was the around the left end where the Tigers just sealed everybody, and Chadwick ran about 40 yards before even a whisper on him. Mador got receivers left and right. Trips to the far side. Single receiver here. Gingras. Tigers. They want to throw. They do. And they've got their Pass out down to 47-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch to Henry. Tigers got a lot of weapons. You can already see them utilizing those weapons here tonight. 6-0, 3:15. Clock will move now on the ready for play. Medore's going to bring Gingras across in motion. Gingras will get it. Trying to get the outside. Can he? Yeah, cuts it down inside, and good little run on first down. About 4 or 5 yards for Henry Gingras. Well, Mr. Conductor, cue the viola section. It's Henry Gingras time. Aside from being a tremendous multi-sport athlete, Henry, an accomplished musician, all-state musician. Viola is his instrument of choice. I looked it up today, so I know a little bit about it. Tigers will come up, trips near side. Empty set. No motion. Going to be pass. Medore wants to throw it long and deep, looking for McGreen, and just missed him. Boy, just overshot him by just a little bit. It's a good shot by the Tigers. Take a chance on that one. Let's look at it. You're going to see Medore gets good protection. 5-man Patton lets it go early. And I like that pass because it's where our guy or the Tiger guy can catch it or nobody catches it. That's a well-put ball by Isaac Medore. Brings up a 3rd and 6. Tigers must think they're in 2-down territory to go for it on 2nd down like that. This is likely a run play, and they'll come off the left side. Not much there. Almost a Huss caller, but not called. Tigers are signaling that they wanted that call, but Duty almost got away from it, and at midfield will be a punt situation for the Tigers. So Ponies hold. Evan Whalen to punt. Do guys back for the Tigers. Snap's good. Pressure, but good punt. Ponies will let it go. It'll take a little bit of a Gardiner bounce down there. Down to the 20-yard line. 1:34 left. Hey, I want to give a shout out to my brother Paul, recovering from surgery this week and watching here tonight. He's a big Gardiner Tiger fan, Paul. We all love you and hope you're doing better here day by day. That's all we can do. So I'm glad you had the game to look forward to tonight. It's a beautiful night for football. I know how much you love football. Your nephew Patrick and Nate were sending special wishes along. They're down on the sidelines coaching for the Tigers in this one for Uncle Paul. Near side. Tigers have tightened up defensively a little bit here since the initial drive. Big Jason Deering in on the tackle, one of the guys for the Tigers. And Luke Whalen, as we mentioned, number 20. Luke just a freshman. But Luke carries that Whalen name, one of the great football families in the history of Gardiner Tiger football, all the way back to his great-grandfather, Franny Whalen. Seavey wants to throw, throws in the flat, got his man. Tigers look to swarm to it, and they do it pretty well. And, boy, that's the thing the Tigers can do. You play out in space, the Tigers will buzz around you, chase you down. They had 4 or 5 guys around the ball. Duty's around the ball there. Elliott around the ball there. You throw that little stay pass and trying to wiggle away from the Tigers, and they'll put a buzz on you. Working solo tonight. Jim Palmer took the week off to go to Colorado. Big play here, 3rd down. 3rd and 1. Seavey trying to draw the Tigers off sides. And now I think the Tigers held and the Ponies jumped, I think. don't you think? Yeah. So it was a hard count. Either that or the quarter. I think it's the end of the quarter. So it's. Did they call the penalty? Let's just stay with this a second. So Pat Mertzel over there across the way. See Pat? Saw Pat before the game talking to him. So what happened is, don't get nervous here. They're just bringing the ball up the other side of the field. So we're gonna take the break. We'll come back. We played one quarter, 6-0. The Gardiner Tigers were back after this.
Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help.
Here now, we're going to change into the field. They marked the penalty off. Marked the spot, then brought the spot down to start the second quarter. So that's where we are. We've changed ends. Jim Palmer not out to eat tonight. He's too cheap to take Darlene out, so he's watching the game apparently. He just says he's watching from Denver. Come on, Jim. Spend some money. 3rd down, 6 to go. Ponies, they want to throw. Seavey throws. He's got his man. He's got the first down and more. Went to Aiden Harvey. So first down. Good looking pass by Seavey, just a little slant. Picked up the first down. First down, 10 to go. Seavey, Turzak cross in motion. He's got it, trying to run the jet. Tigers swarming to it. They step up. Turzak with a nice move to the outside, picks up a couple of yards where it looked like there wasn't much there. He's going to pick up 4 yards or so, maybe. We'll see where they spot him out of bounds. Good little run by Turzak. Out over the 40-yard line to about the 44-yard line are the Ponies. Good drive for the Ponies on their first drive. Second drive, they had to punt away the Tigers. Tigers scored on their first drive. Tigers held and punted back to the Ponies. That's where we are in the second quarter. 6-0 Tigers. Seavey wants to throw. He's got plenty of time. Shoots it long and deep. Tigers there. Good coverage down there by Chase McGrain as they tried to connect with the big play guy, Lucas Sands. So bring up a 3rd down and 2 as the Ponies went for it. Went for the big play on 2nd and short. We'll see if they think they're in 4-down territory here. They went power set for some effective yardage here, but they'll stay in the spread formation here. Turzak comes out in the slot here to the near side. They'll get some cross motion. Quarterback keep plenty of room down that side. Down goes Seavey, down inside the Tiger 40-yard line. And a flag comes in way late. And there must have been a push in the back or something out there that the referee caught. And that's going to go against the offense because of who threw it, where it was thrown. And they're going to call hold. It's going to be a spot foul, so we're going to come back 10 yards from that spot. And it comes back almost to the original line of scrimmage is where that happened to be. So across the far side, we're going to repeat 3rd down and 2. Trips near side here for the Ponies. Seavey's long run negated, so he'll do it again. Seavey up the middle. Got some running space. Ooh, going to depend on the spot. I think he got the forward progress past the sticks. It's going to be first down. Barron in on the tackle for the Tigers. So Seavey with a couple of effective runs here for the Ponies out of the quarterback position. First down, 10 to go. 10:41, as you see, moving clock. Seavey wants to throw. Had plenty of time. Shoots it out. Good first down possession here. Tigers swarm to it, but not before Lucas Sands makes a move and picks up a couple of extra yards. Picks up 8 yards on the pitch and catch. A good first down play for the Ponies. Well, another perfect night for football. I'm telling you, the football gods have been in our favor weather-wise this season. Every night has been perfect for football. In days as well, weekends have been nice. Second down, 3 to go here for the Ponies. Finn Holmes to the left of Seavey, but he won't get it. He'll be the lead blocker. Instead, ripping off some nice yardage here is Landon Smith. As Ponies on a good drive here. They have moved the ball effectively. Nothing to show for it yet. Tigers have not had many plays. Just 2 possessions for the Tigers. They scored their first drive in 4 or 5 plays. Seavey. They'll come sweep here this side. Tigers looking to swarm to it. Little run room inside, outside. Nice cut and out of bounds. Landon Smith. So no one guy you can key on here for the Ponies. They use a variety of players. We've seen Lucas Sands with some big plays, receptions. Turzik's had a couple of carries. We've seen Evan Seavey from quarterback carry the ball. Finn Holmes. And you saw Landon Smith. They'll have 2 running backs here. Tigers swarm to this one. And they're looking to rip the ball out and blow the whistle. Tigers swarm to it. A little cat pack swarm right there. Joe Hanley, one of the guys in there. Joe was trying to get another rip like he did up at Brewer that night. We had a strip and go up there. Tigers met that one right at the line of scrimmage. They threw ball carrier back for loss. Second down, 11 to go. They're at the 25-yard line. Seavey, spread formation. Turzak cross motion. Turzak will get it on the jet sweep. He's got a corner, closes down quickly, and Tigers run to it pretty well. McGrain, one of the guys there for the Tigers, and we'll see who else. I think it's Gingras. Yeah, it was Gingras over there for the Tigers, and Chase McGrain. Be 3rd down 9, 2-down territory, you would think. Ponies have an effective kick game. But you'd have to be thinking, they're thinking 2 downs here on 3rd down at 9 to go. So not necessarily a pass down. If it is a pass down, they've had some effective completions on the quick slants. Watch Lucas Sands out to the top of the screen. Turzak cross in motion. Makes it a trip side. Seavey wants to throw. He gets pressure. Tigers looking to run him down. Here they come. And on the sack, it's Howdy Doody time. Watch Doody here. Number 10. Quick off the line of scrimmage. Beats his initial block right here. And then runs him down from behind. Great close and speed by Justin Doody. So that's going to throw him back, make it 4th down and 20 to go. Now, Justin Doody making plays. He's got the touchdown run. A couple of great plays already on defense. Seavey is going to quick kick. And Tigers will let it go, and this is a good idea by the Ponies. Well executed by Seavey, well called by the staff, special teams coach over there. That likely coming right from the head. So Tigers will have a long field to go. And we'll see maybe if they don't come out in power set. They're out in there. Spread offense with Medora, the quarterback. Tigers want to throw. They do. To Elliott. Elliott. What a buggin'! And a good first down play for the Tigers. Out of their own territory, showing great confidence here. Here you see Elliott again. Whoop, whoop, whoop. He's like trying to catch a leaf in the gale. First down for the Tigers as they can get out of the end zone. Tigers, little cross action here. Up inside, they got a running seam. And they'll burst it out for about 4, 5, 6 yards. And Duty going to knock it down for about 8 yards. Little cross action. So second down, 3 to go for the Tigers. 7 yards on the carry. 5:50 moving clock. Fast first half. Medora. Got cross motion. Going to run the jet, trying to get the corner. They square it up. Got it back inside. And up over for the first down is Braden Elliott on the carry for the Tigers. Well, Braden, that time, disappeared into a mass of humanity. Squirted out the other side. Like a watermelon seed. First and 10. This is a nice drive by the Tigers. Even if it doesn't necessitate points. They've won the field battle position. Duty. Looking inside. Looking outside. Just down. Just put a knee down, or he would have burst for a little bit further. Tigers getting a good push. Let's credit that offensive line. You got Big T over there at left tackle. Jason Deering, the center. Ryan Chadbourne, one of the good guards in there for the Tigers. Evan Bullock as well. So credit that offensive line for the Tigers. Tight end Chase McGrain doing some blocking in there. Tigers got 2nd and 4. Well, shouldn't have praised them. I'm just kidding. They earned that praise on what they've been doing here in this drive. They have to get it back. 2nd and 9. Glad he could join us. Nice senior recognition night. Nate Stubbett, the athletic director, recognizing the senior cheerleaders, senior football players, and their families. 2nd and 9 for Medora. He's been all the way at quarterback tonight. Whalen goes in reverse motion. Duty's got it left side. He's got some running room. Duty gets swarmed up. Some pretty good pursuit over there that time. Cameron Rounds was one of the guys over there for the Ponies, number 52 on the tackle. Becca Taylor, one of the other guys there you see inside. 4-4 defense. Caleb Worthing, number 67. One of the down guys. 3rd and 2, Tigers. Keep. This is Duty trying to find the outside. Now he's going to square it up. He's going to find some running room. Not sure if that's Medora or Duty. Sometimes they put Duty in the run. That was Medora on the run to the right side. He picked his way downfield smartly. I like what Isaac did there. Got out in behind, didn't panic, let the blocks take their shape and form. One of the things the Tigers are doing much better here tonight is they've cut down on those penalties that they had last Saturday night at Levitt. Both teams playing pretty much penalty-free. Ponies did have the one holding call that hurt them a little bit. Tigers got a first down. They've got 3:26 to go here in the half. Now we'll see if they want to go up top, and they do. Mador, now he's going to go. He's going to run. He's got some outside help. He's got a block here, and it will step out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. That does two things. One, it protects them. Two, it stops the clock with 3:16 to go. It saves the timeout. They keep that in their pocket. This is an impressive drive. Where did they start this drive? Down in at the, what was it, Andy? 3-yard line. So Tigers have out over midfield at the 45-yard line. An impressive drive, a combination of run and pass. Elliott goes far side. Tight end wing here near side for the Tigers. Reverse motion. They want to throw. They're going down. Jump ball. And Chase McGrain, they say, incomplete. The ball on the ground. Let's look at it. Let's look at it, boys and girls. We'll see. Good ball by Mador, going to McGrain all the way. I'm sorry, that's Elliott. And they say Elliott didn't come down with it. Said the ball was on the ground. I don't know. So it's 3rd and 5. That was Elliott going up for the jump ball. Usually they like to go that jump ball to Chase McGrain, but Elliott went up as well. I don't think we had a definitive look. What do you think, Andy? Hard to tell. Official right there. Right there. Called it immediately right there. 2 down territory, I think, for the Tigers on 3rd and 5. We'll see what they dial up here on 3rd down. Mador at quarterback. Wants to throw. Got Duty. Now he throws to Duty. Duty's got it. Cuts it back inside. Justin Duty. Down to the 30. Duty. Through traffic. Forget the red lights. I'm going through, says Duty. Let's take a look at this one. We'll have to wind this one way back to get a good look at it. You're going to see it right out here, Duty. Watch him cut across the grain right here. And he turns it on. Lowers the running profile and just is hard to bring down. Finally wrestled down by Hunter Stevens. Tigers back live. 2:43, moving clock after the first down. Flood formation left side, and that's where they want to go. Duty's got it. He's trying to get the outside. We get a block. He does. So he's at the 20. He's at the 15. Cuts it inside. And down inside the 10-yard line goes Justin Duty on the carry for the Tigers. Hutchinson on the tackle. Duty's got great speed. McGrain with a good call there out front. A good stock block, I think, is Gingras out there as the wide receiver, making a beautiful block downfield for Duty. So Tigers just nudging inside. So it's 1st and goal from just about the 10-yard line, and we're going to get a timeout. Let's see. The Ponies want to take the timeout. We'll stay right here with it. Let you know at halftime. We'll have first half highlights, and we'll have our legends from the sideline coming up. Tonight will be Mr. Jay Folcomer. Jay's having quite a season here for the Gardiner Tigers, isn't he? Huh? Won the Burgess Award just a bit ago. Now he's the sideline legend in the Mark Pooler Legends program. If you don't know what that is, you're watching around the state. Mark Pooler, who was a graduate of Gardiner Area High School, played in our football team back in the early days with when Coach Munsing had red hair and could throw the ball, and Coach Wolfgram just taken over. Mark was one of our players, and he's done the chains for years. And he put together, starting a couple of years ago, a Legends program where he brings back former Tigers, and they stand on the sideline as an honorary member of the chain gang over there. And so what we started doing is we started bringing them up for halftime interviews. See Tigers just below. Pretty sure that the Tigers I don't believe they've used a timeout yet, so I think they're good. That was a Ponies timeout. They're trying to get restructured. Tigers in field goal range. 2:09 left here on what's been an impressive drive. Can the Tigers finish it? Chadwick will be the ball carrier to the right of Isaac Medor. Medor claps the hands, got the ball, wants to throw, looking for the drag, throws in the end zone, tipped away. Good coverage out there. And now comes the flag. So the ball, let's see which way they want to call it here. We've got to wait for the call here. There was a muscle tussle going on in the end zone. I think it's going to go against the Ponies. If it does, it'll be an automatic first down for the Tigers. They'll stop the clock with 2:04 left. So Tigers will go first and goal from the 5, and they'll stay in spread formation. Gingras will go far side. Duty in the slot. McGrain's the tight end on that side. Chadwick, the ball carrier to the right. Cross motion, Gingras. They're going to give it Chadwick. He's got some running room. Going to dance to the outside, trying to get in, and going to go not out of bounds, going to stay in bounds at about the 2-yard line. So Chadwick went left side, and now the Tigers are down. It's going to be closer than I thought. They're at the 1-yard line. They may go jumbo unit here. 1:44 moving clock. They're not. They're going to keep the regular offensive group in the game at the 1-yard line. Eben Whalen, the ball carrier to the right of Medor. And whistle. Why are we losing focus, Andy? Illegal procedure on the Tigers. You get to the 1-yard line, you get a power offense, put them in, bang it home. That's the old coach talking. Now you're back out to the 6-yard line. More importantly, 1:22 left. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 to go. Now Foxcroft going to take another timeout. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Welcome to our Foxcroft Academy fans. Got a connection, you Foxcroft people got a connection to your staff. Gary Worthing and I were teammates at the University of Maine many years ago, over 50 years ago now. Gary, a long-time coach up at Foxcroft Academy, just a great guy. When I knew him 50-something years ago, and still a great guy, done a great job coaching over the years, great role model for young people. I'm guessing that number 67, Caleb Worthing, is likely a grandson. That's fantastic because football is family and family is football. That's a favorite saying of mine. You Foxcroft Academy folks might not know my son Patrick Munsing is the head coach of the Gardiner Tigers, and his brother Nate Munsing is a first-year assistant with the Tigers. I was a 25-year coach here in Tiger Town. Now they will go the power offense. Straight T. Now they'll shift. Duty is the quarterback. Likely a run, a power run right side. Duty looking for some space. Duty says, clear the track. Justin Duty, touchdown Tigers. Well, a little shift-a-rammer by the Tigers. Came out in the power. Shifted out of it. Wildcat snap to Duty. And he accelerates. Look at him find that end zone. Accelerates downhill. Tigers had a mass of humanity out there on the right side. Just getting the job done. Great job up front by the Tigers. Great execution. And they will go for 2, having missed the first extra point. So 12-0 Tigers. That is a 97-yard drive. I didn't count the number of plays, but we're in the teens on that drive. An impressive drive by the Tigers. They will come out in T formation. They like to keep pass flooding the flat to McGrain on this. Play action pass. Medore wants to throw. Going the drag opposite. He's got his man. Chase McGrain. 32 keep pass. Drag opposite. Been running that here for 50-something years in Tiger Town. Well, the Tigers execute on the extra point. The 2-point conversion to Chase McGrain is a beauty. We'll go back and take a quick look at that. That's a nice execution of the old John Wolfram play right here. The drag opposite, you're only seeing the tail end of it because I didn't bring it up in time. McGrain lines up on the right, play action pass right. McGrain goes right to left, and Medore put it right up on the money. So nice execution. What a drive by the Gardiner Tigers. 97 yards, convert for the 2-point conversion. They leave 1:17 on the clock here for the Ponies. And Foxcroft has not lacked offense. They have moved the ball. But Tigers have been able to come up with the big play. A lot of them, Justin Duty, don't forget, they were driving down in Tiger territory, and Justin Duty had the big sack to make it a 4th down. They quick kick to the Tigers, a beautifully executed quick kick, and Tigers went 97 yards, short kickoff, trying to negate the return guys, but it'll give them good field position out over the 40-yard line. I think it went to Simon Terzic up on the right side, so Stevie's shown that he can throw the ball. He's completed a couple of passes, gone deep, just missed a deep shot down the right sideline. He's had time to throw for the most part. Did get the one pressure there by Duty that was the big sack. Justin Duty making a move for our Caps of Pizza. We gave a first half Caps of Pizza award. It be Duty. Moochie Davison, old school, yeah, 32 keep pass, drag opposite Mooch. Back to pass, Seavey wants to shoot it out into the flat. He does. He'll step out of bounds. A little pitch and catch. Goes to Lucas Sands out there on the far side. Rob Munsing flying solo tonight. Andy Munsing doing usual great camera work. Bill Hasty here along for the production as well. 1:06 left. Remember, we got our clock working again, so we're tied into the scoring system here. What you see is what everybody sees here. It's the official clock. Seavey wants to throw, got pressure. Tigers step up, and that's not going to go anywhere, and Tigers will smartly lay off. That was a good close there by the Tigers. Went out to Hutchinson. Luke Whelan, the freshman, stepped up and planted a kiss. Knocked him back. Little pressure caused the ball to come a little late, and Whelan doing what he needed to do. Stepped up, made the short tackle, and did something very smart as well, is played the whistle. As soon as the whistle came, he let go, no extracurricular activities. Well-disciplined Luke Whelan. Impressed, 3rd and 7. Seavey wants to roll. He does. Flood route here. They'll get it off and tackled inbounds. That's Lucas Sands. He's had a couple of receptions here today, but it's not going to pick up the first down. It's going to be 4th down. And I think Foxcroft has used all but one timeout. They'll let it tick down to 1.6 and decide what they want to do. Tigers will confer with defensive coordinator. Pat Caldwell over on the side. Coach Patrick Munsing stepping in, as you see down the left hand. He's giving you that picture right there. We zoom in on the Tigers' brain trust down in there. And, of course, they'll make sure that they have guys back deep. And I'd like a little, I'm a little unconventional in my coaching thinking on these plays. I don't like to give the quarterback all day. I'd like to find somebody that can pressure him so that the ball comes out before it can get way downfield. And then if you miss a tackle or two, you can still rally and make the tackle before the end zone. So that's how I like to approach this. I'd like a little pressure. So you might dial up Justin Duty time and see if he can't get Clarabelle back there and do some damage. So it's 4th and 2. This will be the last play. So Seavey, he goes back. Tigers don't pressure. And now Seavey has time. He's directing traffic here. Now he'll throw. And I'm betting that's Duty. It is. It is Justin Duty. Finally came across and put the pressure on. So the Tigers, 2 touchdowns. They scored on their first possession, and they scored on their last possession. And they are pitching donuts right here. They lead it 14-0. Well, we'll step away here at the half. When we come back, Jay Folkham will make his way up here to the press box, and we'll have a little of our legend interview. But first, going to hear from some of our wonderful sponsors. And don't forget, you got some yard work you got to do. Whatever it is you have to do, we got something for it. You got to get some groceries this weekend. Get over to Goggins IGA. Say hi to Jack. Now Jack won't be there. He'll be off golfing because the weather's pretty good. Can't blame him for that. So we're back after this.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust the fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a 3rd-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other hand?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's preparing me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're building a driveway, a home, a highway, we've got the materials you need delivered on time every time. For reliable service, expert advice, and high-quality aggregate, trust McGee Construction. Built on trust, driven by quality. At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
When choosing a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not always better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers. They're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently year-round to end hunger. We donate and volunteer throughout the community, supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
Started by the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27, we offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
At Fowler's Roofing, our staff and crews are very reliable and professional. We've been servicing New England for over a decade. When we approach a job from the free estimate to the finished product, the #1 goal is establishing trust with the homeowner and to provide them with 100% satisfaction. We specialize with shingle roofing, framing, siding, earthwork, metal roofing, metal buildings, and so much more. We are proud members of the Better Business Bureau, the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce, and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. We are fully certified, thoroughly insured, and we offer a 24-hour emergency service serving the state of Maine, as well as a 5-year warranty on labor. As a business in the Kennebec County area, we are very proud to be a continuing sponsor for local schools and sports teams, building a better community with Fowler's.
At our firm, we have the client and only the client in mind. Our mission is to get to know and understand your needs, wants, and long-term goals. We want to help you develop, implement, and monitor a strategy that's designed to address your individual situation. We understand the challenges families face today. From managing debt to saving for college to retirement, these personal finance challenges can be overwhelming. Our commitment is to utilize all of our resources to help you pursue your goals. We believe in thinking out of the box, and we are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom in our approach to financial services and preserving wealth. All of our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, and your satisfaction.
At the half, we got the Legends interview. You see it. I'm going to do a little touch here. I'm also doing some production. That one didn't come out. Let's try it again here. There we go. Jay Volkema, Chain Gang. You're having quite a year here for Tiger football.
We are.
I mean, you were here 50 years ago when we started. Yep. You were just a puppy that year. That was your freshman year. Yep. So you were here when Coach Wolfgang and I came in. Congratulations on winning the John Burgess Award.
Thank you very much.
That was fantastic and well-deserved for all your work. Working with the youth of the community, and not just football, but everything you've done here for kids around. So congratulations on that one. Yep. And then, now you're the Chain Gang legend. Isn't that quite a program?
That is.
Poole
It's a lot of fun.
Mark Poole, what a character.
Oh,
I mean, I had him my first year teaching in 8th grade reading class, and he was a cat back then. And he's just full of energy, and he continues with it, doing good things, thinking outside the box. Mark was always outside the box,
Yep.
and this is an outside the box kind of thing. For those that don't know, what we've done here in Gardiner is have a Legends on the chain gang, and each week he brings back a former Tiger, and all the way back to the roots of the program. Well, what I think of the program back when I came in 1975. Of course, this program back to 1892. But anyway, old school that you saw on the extra point there.
Yes.
The 32 key pass
Yes,
drag
sir.
opposite. I can see all the former Tigers
Yep.
watching on home going, I remember that
Yes.
play. It's drag opposite. If Barry Warren's watching,
Right.
all the way back in the day, any of those guys
Yep.
that used to catch that pass, fantastic. So anyway, Jay, tell us a little bit about, Gardiner football, 50 years of Gardiner football. What are your memories?
It's been awesome. When you guys came to town, things changed. Went back to basics.
Yeah, we did.
Which we had to do. I attribute my success to all the work you guys did on teaching us technique, the drills we did. I didn't have to push somebody 50 yards downfield.
Right.
Just get in their way.
Yep.
Technique.
Yep.
Which is what I tried to teach the youth.
Yep, exactly right. Yep. And you did. We had, some of the kids you coached were, on some of the state championship teams that we had here in the past. And certainly now, as you go and you look at it from a grandfather's standpoint, isn't that something special?
Yes.
I went out with Owen today, my grandson Owen, with his father down. He's like the Radar O'Reilly of Gardiner Tiger football.
Right.
Owen is. Something need to be done. Owen's already done it.
Yes, he has.
So I was pleased to be down there with the family doing that tonight, and for senior recognition, and now you're looking at it as a grandfather as well. Talk about that a little bit, Jay.
Yeah, with Evan, it's funny because when he was in 3rd or 4th grade, Jeremy started coaching. His father asked me if I wanted help. I gave it some thought. I'd been out of it for 20 years. And I gave it some thought, and I said, no, I just want to be a grandfather watching my grandson play. And it's been a lot of fun watching him.
Yeah.
He's really blossomed the last couple of years.
I call him the mad stork. He's out there running around like a stork. And
Yeah.
The poor kid, if he does something, everybody sees it because he's like, 6'15",
Yes.
and he's just standing out there. And, if he reaches and grabs somebody, the official goes, oh, I saw that.
Yeah, we just look for the tallest guy.
Yeah, that's exactly right. But he's a good pass rusher, and he's a tenacious player. And I swear, I never wrestled at all. But I swear the football players and wrestlers that we've had through the years are some of our finest players in physicality, because they just know those leverage points and things like that.
They do.
How many we got out there? I mean, Justin Duty's a perfect example, and he suplexed that guy.
Yes, he did.
A couple of weeks ago.
He suplexed the heavyweight.
Yeah.
The heavyweight guy.
Yeah. It's just, so wrestling is a great concourse. We got Matt Hanley, one of our former football players, running the wrestling program there as well. And Matt's been very instrumental as well throughout the years and all he's done for sports around here, too. So want to congratulate you, Jay. Great job.
Thank you.
And thank you. Jay is one of our big contributors. I'm telling you, every year, he and Anita, he stopped over the house, and I'm going, thank you so much. I mean,
this is a great thing you do for the town of Gardiner.
Yeah. Well,
a lot of people can't get to the games.
No, we hear from them, and the people that got their grandsons out there playing, family members from way back, and former players. We got a slew of former players always watching, and they're wondering what crazy thing Coach Munsing's going to say in the year tonight. So anyway, we have a lot of fun with it. So anyway, Andy, we'll spin the camera around. We'll take a look. Players are back on the field. We got a couple of our ads that we're going to finish up here, and we'll come back and we'll have the second half of action. Thanks a lot, Jay.
Thank
Fantastic.
you, Coach.
Thanks for all your support, buddy.
Thank you.
You and Anita are the best.
Shayna Epperson, and I grew up right here in West Gardiner. As a kid, my dream was simple: to have a place where I could play basketball, run drills, and feel like I belong. Not just for me, but for every kid who needed a team, a coach, a community. I spent the last 15 years coaching and mentoring athletes across Central Maine, and every day I make this drive towards a place that's become more than just a court. It's where the kids find their voices, where families gather, where memories are made on the painted pavement, under the skies, and they create big dreams. I'm thankful for every space we've been given. It's time to build a home, a place that reflects the heart of this community, a place where our values, teamwork, respect, confidence, determination, and commitment live in every corner. Atlantic Youth Sports isn't just a program, it's a promise. And now it's time to give that promise a permanent home to grow.
Hi, my name is Anna. I play for Maine Hype, and the reason I love AYS is because the coaches have pushed me to be a better basketball player.
Hi, my name is Lexi. I play for Maine Hype, and one of the reasons why I love AYS is because it gave me an opportunity to grow as a basketball player, and it made me fall in love with the sport.
Help us build our home, donate, volunteer, sponsor at aysinc.org.
Having free college, it's awesome.
I'm not going to have this weight of debt hanging over my shoulder.
It's so nice to be able to not have to worry about that burden. So yeah, set you up for success.
We are Bulldog Strong. We are a local organization committed to kids, committed to our community, dedicated to teaching the next generation how to give their time and talents to make a difference, and supporting those affected by cancer. Bulldog Strong Basketball was established in 2013 when my own mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I saw firsthand her struggles, doubts, fears, and her amazing fight to live. Cancer does not discriminate, and so many of us have been directly affected by the disease. Our basketball family has grown over the past 8 years, and we continue in our mission to provide opportunities like our summer camp, All-Star Showcase, and our 3-day invitational to raise money for those in need. Through competition on the court, we learned so much about how sports can shape our lives in a positive way. We are passionate in what we do. We are proud of our Bulldog Strong family. We are incredibly thankful for the support we have received. Kids, community, and caring for one another is who we are. Remember, no one fights alone.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
Is ball here to start the second half. Clock has been flawless tonight. Harvey to kick off. Thank Jay Folkema for coming up. Mark Pooler for that great program he's running there. And we'll get set to tee it up and kick it off here to start the second half. Be a short kicker to go on a bounce. Dangerous here. Tigers pick it up and they'll be happy to get anything they can get. And they'll be out to about the 30-yard line. So it went to Whalen, I believe, the shot guy, and he just got north and south. Had no blockers. They did the smart thing, covered the ball up and preserved it for the Tigers. Pretty good field position here. Start the second half for the Tigers. Tigers' last drive, they went 97 yards and then got the 2-point conversion. So we'll see what they got in the tank here. Ben Isaac and Door almost all the way. They did go one Wildcat set off the right side, near side, and Foxcroft with a beautiful play there. And they went to Chadwick, but Foxcroft stormed the gates. Hutchinson with the tackle. He came up from his secondary position smartly and made the beautiful tackle. Preston Hutchinson might have picked up one. 2nd down, 9 to go. Glad we got so many of you watching here tonight. Medua. Left side. Running room for the Tigers in the secondary. Spinning is Chadwick down to the, out to the 45-yard line. Or is it Duty? It was Chadwick. First down, 10 to go for the Tigers. 10:58 moving clock here, which just started the second half of play. Tigers swinging out to the far side. Want to come all the way back. Is there going to be enough blocking? I don't think so. And maybe back to line of scrimmage. You know, when you run that outside, you put your blockers outside. If you cut it back against the grain, a lot of times what's going to happen is all the pursuit's already there, and it was. One of the guys in on the play was Caleb Worthing waiting there for the cutback. 2nd down, 9 to go. McGrain, the tight end. Caught the drag opposite for the extra point. He lines up as the tight end wing left side now. Running formation, they'll come across in motion. Reverse that out, and Tigers will throw the ball out in the flat. Nice catch in the flat, but nice coverage as well. Went to Gingras. Nice little pitch and catch out over the 50-yard line into the Ponies' territory. And talking about something here, ineligible downfield. Tigers may not have lined up correctly and released somebody that was covered. Be a 5-yard, no, 10-yard penalty. Tigers coaching staff, Derek Sessions, offensive coordinator, trying to get an explanation from the official as to what was what. The call was ineligible downfield, and that can sometimes happen. A lineman downfield, but also a covered receiver. You cover him up by accident. Tigers want to throw. Medor going deep. Got Elliott, got pushed. And they say incomplete. Tiger fans looking for a call. Let's see. Elliott here on the near side. Terzic on the coverage. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay. 3rd down, 15 to go. Tigers with decent field position. They have to punt. You don't want a turnover here. Medora wants to throw. He's got plenty of time. Now he throws in the middle. And it's going to be a first down for the Tigers. They found Gingras. That play took a little bit of time. You're going to see the tail end of it. Gingras just found himself wide open in the hole in the middle. Watch it right here. Gingras going to the empty spot. Nice job, Henry, right there. Cue the orchestra right there to Henry. Well, nice protection. Didn't pick up the first down. I'm sorry. I couldn't find the stake across the way, so it's 4th and 3. Tigers will punt. They go into punt shift. Foxcroft not quite sure what to do. Tigers got plays out of this. We'll see what they do. They're going to throw it out. And completion, but good close. They read it well. Preston Hutchinson came right up. That's a couple of nice plays by Hutchinson on that as the Tigers went to the little trickery on the punt. Well, they got the pass out well. That was executed, but they let Hutchinson run right through it. So credit Preston Hutchinson with a big play here for the Ponies. And let's see what they got going. They'll come up in like a double slot formation, double slot spread. Seavey, hands off. A little bit of tough running room up over the right side. That was Finn Holmes on the carry for the Ponies. Well, good stop by the Ponies defense on 4th and 3. Tigers went with the trickery. They were hoping they would jump offsides. They didn't. Good composure by them, and then they played the play. Second down, 7 to go. Seavey all the way at quarterback. He's got Finn Holmes to his right. He wants to throw. Want to throw quickly. Came back there. Set Tigers! Almost a pick. Oh, boy. That's one of those ones. I think it's Whalen wishes he had back. He stepped right into it, played it perfectly. Evan Whalen says, I could have had one. I might have been going. So 3rd and 7. Seavey had good protection there. Want to go left, came back to the right. Didn't see Whalen. He had stepped right in to the underneath. See if Tigers look to get some pressure. Quarterback run, Tigers right there for it, so a couple of yards, going to bring up 4th down. So Tigers forcing unit with the play there, not fooled. They'd had some success with Seavey running the ball from the quarterback position in the first half, but not that time. Tigers are ready for it. Brings up a 4th and 6, so both teams getting a stop on their first defensive foray here in the second half. Sands back to punt. Tigers playing the fake. And it is. And can they run him out of bounds? I think he made it on the first down. So Tigers were playing it, but that didn't seem to matter. Going to see it right here, the tail end of it. One of the Tigers might have had a chance. Joe Hanley just couldn't quite get him. So Foxcroft down to the 35-yard line, 1st and 10. $14-0. Ponies in gallop position. They're into Tiger territory. Down the right side, and a circus catch. Sands making all the plays. Watch this catch, folks. This is a beauty. Terzic now playing quarterback. Well, look at that catch right there. Oh, my God, Q Sports Center. Are you kidding me? That's the greatest catch I've seen all season. What a catch that was. A one-handed snag, Lucas Sands. Ponies got the first down. Terzic now in at quarterback, number 1. He wants to throw. Tigers come with some pressure. Up over the middle, tipped away, incomplete. Good positioning by the Tigers. Defensively, Eli Cook from his linebacker position in underneath that one. So the change at quarterback. Simon Terzic, number 1. He's got Holmes to his right. Ponies threatening. Terzic wants to run, runs into some Tigers after about 4 yards and down about inside the 5, maybe to the 5. We'll see where they spot the ball. Evan Bullock is going to wrestle him out. Ball at the 5-yard line. So this will bring up a 3rd and 3. They can get a first down at about the 2. They're at the 5. Terzic on this drive at quarterback, and now he's out. They're back in under center with Power Eye offense. Seavey, the quarterback now. Second guy through. That's going to be close. Remember, they can get a first down at the 2. I don't think he's going to have that. He's going to be about maybe the length of a football. They might need to measure this. We'll see. They won't measure it, so it's going to be about a couple of feet, fourth down. So big fourth down here for the Tigers. I'm going to think the Tigers are going to stack the box here against this Power Eye set. They'll go Power Eye right side. Tyler Wing, the power back. Sneak, and first down, maybe more. Not quite a touchdown, but a first down. They're going to be first and goal from maybe inside the 1. See if he's putting the ball up like he scored, but Andy's giving you a good look at home. The ball is almost at the goal line. You would think they would just come back and run that quarterback sneak again. They got a good push out over the left side. Aiden Bryant, the left guard there, and again, and that's what they do. And behind the big guy, Aiden Bryant, number 54, at left guard, got the good push on both those quarterback sneaks. So one-yard touchdown run credited to Seavey. Extra point to come. Aiden Harvey. The hole by Seavey. Snap back, ball's down, kicks up, straight, and good. So, good second half start here for the Ponies. They come out of the gate. They score the first touchdown here of the second half. We're going to talk about our friends at C.B. Matson Incorporated. They've been providing top quality housing here in the state of Maine since 1959. Handicapped accessible. They are also an equal housing opportunity. And they've got information up on their Facebook page. Give them a look on Facebook and find out all the opportunities you may find at CB Matson. We thank them for their sponsorship. We said we come make them an ad. They said, no, just, put something up, say something nice about us. And I said, that's pretty easy to do. They've been longtime supporters of our area youth for a number of years through youth sports. So Tigers, Ponies rolling it out. They've got to be aware of a short kick. They're moving guys up right now, the Tigers. Tigers had a decent drive. Ended up going for it on fourth down. The good play by Preston Hutchinson on the fourth down play, and then they turned it into points. They will kick off. Tigers will pick it up, get some pretty good field position here. Duty with it. I think he's still somehow on his feet. This kid won't go down. My gosh. Oh, it wasn't 10, it was 20. It was Luke Whalen, Skimmian, and Dimian. So the freshman making contributions in the special teams as well. Almost snuck away there. And the injuries out is pretty good field position for the Tigers. They take a look at it out at the 40-yard line. So I would think this would be a drive. The Tigers dial up what you've done best here in this game so far and put together another one of those drives that they had when they went 97 yards. Duty will go in motion, and he'll get it. He wants the edge. Duty cuts it back, pushing his own guys out of the way. He's still on his feet. Duty down the left sideline. Duty's still on his feet. I think he fumbled the football. He left the ball on the ground, picked up by the Ponies. After a good run by Duty, going to see it. He gets the edge, and then he cuts back across the green. And sometimes those guys that just keep going and going and going, sometimes things will happen, and that's what happened right there. Was he was going to get on the ball, It was Aiden Sickler. Sickler on the fumble recovery. Sudden change for the Tigers. Ponies in good field position out to their own 45-yard line, coming off a scoring drive. We got a good tilt here in Tiger Town. 14-7 Tigers. Turzik wants to throw, get some late pressure. He's going to heave it down the field. He's got a man there, and a miraculous catch again. That was Hutchinson on the reception. So the Ponies, Turzik gets all kinds of time. Big T almost got him. Lets it rip. And what a catch. A couple of circus catches. That's good coverage by the Tigers. So we saw Lucas Sands with the one-handed catch. That was Preston Hutchinson. 1st and 10. I'm going to get illegal procedure on 1st down. Turzik will stay at quarterback. He's been dynamic there. He's flinging the ball all over the lot. So they're saying that's against the Tigers. Pre-snap encroachment. So be 1st and 5. Turzik. Holmes off the side. He's got some running room there. Dances to the outside. He's down inside the 5. Touchdown, Ponies! So what a second half here for the Ponies. You're going to see it right now. Tigers lost the edge. And Holmes able to dance in. Finn Holmes on the touchdown. So Seavey with the quarterback sneak, and now Holmes. An extra point to tie the game. Aiden Harvey, 1 for 1 so far. Snap back, ball down, kicks up, and no good. Somebody on the Tigers got a pretty good, I think it was Elliott came in. Braden Elliott with a great rush from the outside. Disrupted that extra point. The Tigers will maintain a 1-point lead, 14-13. 3:41 still left to go here in the third quarter. We're going to have quite a finish in this one. This has been a fantastic game, just as it came build. Tigers won the first half. And Ponies have been dynamic here in the second half. A lot of it, Simon Turzik completing a couple of big passes to circus catches by Lucas Sands. That was on the first drive to set up the Evan Seavey quarterback sneak for the touchdown. Then Holmes had the touchdown run. Preston Hutchinson with some good plays on both sides of the ball. He had a circus catch, as well as a good defensive play as the Tigers were moving well and up 14-0, went for it on 4th down. Here's the kickoff. It's over Whalen's way again. Still on his feet. Dances to the outside. Now it's going to be down about the 35-yard line. Luke Whalen. So they're kicking it to the freshman, and he's doing the job. So Tigers lead by 1. This is anybody's game. Exciting game here. Glad you could join us here on Munzing Media. Hope you're enjoying it. So we try to give credit to both teams. Got a little Tiger blood in us, though. I'm sure that comes out. But I've been impressed with the skill athletes for the Ponies. Tigers need to settle the offense down and hold on the ball. They're going to go outside, and Duty's not going to have much. He's going to get a couple of yard loss, maybe back to the line of scrimmage if he's lucky. As the Ponies are doing a much better job on the perimeter, where Tigers had some outside running room early, not quite so much now. And you'll see if the Tigers might want to maybe get back north and south. Duty will come out after that long run. Not yards gained, but east and west. Elliott out here, far side. Tigers got a second 11. Isaac McDowell all the way at quarterback. They're going to run up inside. There's your north-south, and they'll pick up a couple of tough yards, 4, 5, 6 yards right there. That was Owen Chadwick on the carry for the Tigers. So it's going to bring 3rd and 6. Big play here for the Tigers to keep momentum on this drive. Clock ticks down to about 2:15 left. Isaac Mador. Got Chadwick to his right. Mador wants to throw. Looks down deep. Looking for his man. And Tigers make the, incomplete. Not able to hold on to it. Boy. Braden Elliott almost had a circus catch. We've seen a bunty full of them so far in this one, and Elliott almost came down with that one. Pretty good coverage down there by the Ponies. It'll bring up a 4th and 6 for the Tigers. Aiden Harvey will go back deep. Lucas Sands also back there, 2 dangerous return men on 4th and 6. Whelan gets a good snap, gets into it, drives it out. Picked up and pretty good coverage for the Tigers on about the 30-yard line. Out to the 30-yard line for Foxcroft to start. 1st and 10. Carson Moore on the special teams play for the Tigers. So trailing by 1. Ponies will be at their own 30-yard line. Terzak's been the quarterback, and he's been slinging. Got Sickler out here to the far side, got cross motion. First down carry, not for much. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Tigers forcing unit. Pretty good there. Terzak not finding much room on that right side, so it'll bring up 2nd and long. When the Tigers have had some pressure on Terzak, he's been mobile and nimble enough to avoid the pressure, buy himself some time, and then that means you've got to cover those guys for a long time downfield. Terzak, 2nd and 10. We get a pre-snap whistle. The Tigers must have lined up off sides. That's an unforced error on the Tigers. So that makes it a little more manageable. That's 2nd and 5. Tigers have turned the ball over once. That was in this half. They had a flawless first half. Ponies have been good with it. Terzak wants to keep off the right side. He's got some running room. Got the first down. Got a little more than that before he swarmed. He's still on his feet and won't go down. He's almost out to midfield. Joe Hanley came up from the secondary for the Tigers. But Ponies continue to make positive plays. Tigers with a late change, and Tigers were afraid they were going to get caught with too many men on the field, so they took the timeout wisely. And probably not a bad time to regroup. So our next football game will be next week over at Coney. So the Tigers will take on the Coney Rams. Rams having an outstanding season. They are among the elite teams, not just Class B, in the state of Maine. They would battle many of these Class A programs right to the finish. They have an outstanding team. Parker Moran back for about his 15th year at quarterback, it seems there. He's been playing forever, and he can sling it. They got a bevy of offensive threats, defense playing great. B.L. Lippett's got the Rams among the top teams in the state of Maine in the power rankings. In my power rankings, they're right up there. They're up there with the Thornton Academies and Bonnie Eagle and those teams. So it'll be a battle. Tigers are going to go in as underdogs next week up there. It'll be a Class B, Class C crossover game. So 1st and 10, trips here near side, Turzik. And Tigers swarm here to the perimeter, going to throw for a loss. Whelan came up from the secondary. Elliott was there. Chadwick also there for the Tigers. So Tigers normally ball hawking, haven't been able to do that tonight. Certainly turn things here if they could. It looks like the Ponies are going to let this one go to the quarter mark. So we'll play 3 quarters. We've got a nail biter. 14-13 Tigers. We're back after this.
Cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
Foxcroft Academy will finish up with the Brewer Witches. Back to the friendly confines of Oaks Field for that one. Next Friday night. And then we're on the playoffs. So the first week of the playoffs will be play-in games. So I think 1 through 6 get byes. Then they'll play off that first week. Then the quarterfinals will start the next weekend. And then you'll have quarterfinal semis. Go right down through it. So, second down, 11 to go. Ponies now left to right. Turzak calls for motion. Gets the motion across, little counterplay inside. And Tigers trying to strip the ball out, can't do it. Luke Crook in there immediately for the Tigers made the initial hit. So just over midfield brings up a big 3rd down. So we've lost the score on our scoreboard here. There it comes back. That doesn't look right. We're going to have to fix that, let you know. 3rd and 7. Turzak wants to throw, get some late pressure, throws over. Tigers got his Crook with it. Got the interception for the Tigers. Luke Crook. Big one there for the Tigers. From his linebacker position, watch him, number 47, just inside of Whelan here, number 20. Watch him get the drop here. He's going to be in underneath. Took a good drop right here. Right in underneath it. So Tigers, our scoreboard's gone a little crazy. We'll try to get it back here. We'll give you it as we're going on here. Tigers, big drive for them. They come out here left side looking for a crease. They get the crease right in there, and then a nice tackle, but about 5 yards. Coming up to make the tackle was Aiden Harvey. Here we go. Second down and 6. 11:06. Clock's back working. So one thing Tigers have done here with this interception is gain some advantage in field position. They'd like a methodical drive if they can get it. Medua. Picking his way into the secondary and close to the first down. And that was Duty. Duty's got to make sure they're going for the ball in traffic. They've got to make sure that he covers that up. So it's going to bring up a third down. Third down and 2. Probably 2 plays to get it for the Tigers. Medua brings motion across. He'll fake it up inside. First down and more for Chadwick. Purposeful running there. North and south by Chadwick. Boy, I like that run right there. That's what you need right there. That's the kind of run you want for a first down. Go north and south. Going to see him finish it right here. See this? Lower the pads. Run for inches. As we used to say back in the old days, every Gardiner Tiger listening to this that ever was coached by me will know, get forward, then more, then score. Get that 4 yards first. Tigers will come to the outside. This is going to break down. And just inside the 40, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Chadwick. Harvey came over and made the tackle. And Bryant on the tackle for Foxcroft. 9:24, moving clock. Tigers got a second down, 10 to go. Medua wants to throw into the flat, lays it out there a little bit too high, and will bring up a third down and 10 to go. Tigers were looking to pick up a little bit of yardage there, but the pass got away a little bit too tall. Brings up 3rd and 10. Ball's at the 38, so you could conceivably do something to run or a quick pass to pick up half of it and then decide what you want to do on 4th down. But big sequence right here. The fake, the back outside. They got running room on the outside. On his feet, but not going to pick up much. The running room probably more to the outside. As that went out, I think to Elliott out there. Hutchinson came over and made the tackle. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Ball's at the 35-yard line. Tigers going to send the punt team out. Got to think Foxcroft is going to play watch the fake here on 4th and 7. Tigers looking to pin him deep. Try to pooch it up. They do. Will it stay in play? Run into the end zone, and it will go into the end zone. Too strong. Ball will come out to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Ponies. 8:12 left. So the Ponies get the stop. The big play there was on 1st down when the Tigers got thrown for about a yard loss. Brought up 2nd and 10, the incompletion. And then on 3rd down, they got just a couple of yards on the pass play. So the Ponies do a good job. They'll bring Terzic back in. Why not? He's been slinging. Does have the one interception. Eli Crook's interception. Tigers weren't able to do anything with that good field position. Plenty of time left on the clock here for Foxcroft. Down 1. Terzic wants to run. Trying to pick his way. Not going to pick his way through the Tigers there as they swarm it up pretty good. Right to the line of scrimmage, maybe. Tigers play the defensive philosophy. Bend, don't break. Try to get the big play, which they got from Crook last time. Maybe a gain of the length of a football for all intents and purposes. 2nd and 10 again. They're calling it 2nd and 9. Good one. I'm sure people around the state, as they get wind of this one, joined us. We welcome the state of Maine. We welcome you around the world. We welcome my brother Paul watching down the South Shore, Massachusetts. Back to pass. Late pressure. And into the grasp and down. Let's see who got that sack for the Tigers. I think it was Trevor Barron. So Tigers with a big sack there, going to bring up 3rd down and 14. Bullock, Barron, Duty, Joe Hanley up front, that linebacker. Tigers play that 3-5, so any of the backers can get in coverage, or they can come. They're taking a lot of time on this. I would think they're going to be close to violation. I would think that back judge is going to stop pumping here pretty soon. Tigers a little anxious. So it brings up a 3rd and 9. Probably not changing the play call at all. Clock will stop with 6:16 left. It's a big play right here because the Ponies will have to punt, you would think. I'm sorry the scoreboard keeps fouling up here. Have to keep an eye on that, Billy Wayne. Aiden Harvey with the catch and the run out into Tiger territory on a 3rd and 9. Put it right on the money, did Terzic. Going to see the good ball right here. Just run a little defenders. Split the defenders. Good throw by Terzic. Back live. 5:47 left. Ponies in business on the Tiger. 45. Terzic wants to throw again. Got plenty of time. Looks downfield, throws it out, and that's incomplete. Stop the clock. 5:31 left. Everybody takes a deep breath. All the crowd, too. They've seen a good one. So haven't you. So Tigers, when they have got pressure, Terzic has been able to avoid the pressure pretty well. Let's see if Tigers dial something up on 2nd and 10. They're running up inside. Tigers will swarm to it, about the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up a 3rd down. Got to think it's 4-down territory here for the Ponies with a moving clock and 5:20. Well, that's a good play by the forcing unit of Gardiner Tigers. Big T in there, Jason Deering in on that tackle. Tigers need to watch the hard count. They've jumped off sides on these 3rd down plays a couple of times, being a little too anxious. Got to be disciplined. 3rd and 9. 2-down territory, you would have to think. So you could get the short pass. Make a 4th and manageable. We'll see what Terzic wants to do. Tigers come hard. The throw, the completion, Tigers run to it. It's going to be short of the 1st down, but a good catch and good tackle by the Tigers. Sands had the catch. Chase McGrain came up on a sure-handed tackle, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th down and 3 to go. Play the game, obviously. 4:14, moving clock. Defensive call goes up. They'll bring Seavey back in, so I got to think it's probably going to be the short power I offense try to pick up this first down. They took a lot of time. They're down to 5 seconds on the play clock. And they're going to take a timeout because the clock was ticking down, yeah. So we'll stay right here with it. They came out in the power I set, which has been run for them. Tigers will gather up. Andy's giving a good view of it. Stop clock. Play the game right here. So far. I think we got more plays of the game. Either way this one turns out, but this is the biggest play of the game so far. Tigers could convincingly run the clock out, conceivably run the clock out if they get the ball back and put a drive together. This is the first time out of the half by the Ponies, so they'll have a couple left. Hope you enjoyed this one. It's been a great game. Senior night. Seniors would certainly like to go out winners. Tigers haven't lost at home this season. They've only lost last week on the road to Leavitt. Ponies have played a pretty tough, they played Herman and Greeley, two of the better teams. There it is. 4th down and 3. They'll bring Terzic back in. They're out of the power set. Tigers will look to get pressure. Terzic wants to throw quickly, does. Tigers, incomplete. Somebody got underneath it. Chadwick got underneath it. So we'll see the very beginning of this. Watch it right here. Watch Chadwick, the linebacker. See him with his arms out right here. Watch him now. Gets his drop, and he just gets underneath it just a little bit. They run that skinny post again. Back live. That's the one that they had run on the right side down inside that they hit Harvey with. So 3:43, 2 timeouts. Tigers need to be in protect the ball territory. And it'll be Madore at quarterback. Wheel in reverse motion. Handoff. Up inside now. Some tough running room. North and south. Picks up about 4 or 5 yards. Does Chadwick. Stephen Lee on the tackle. Number 64 for the Ponies. But Tigers get a 2nd and 6. They're just looking to stay ahead of the chains. Take some time. Let the clock tick. And that's what they'll do. They'll get the play and get set to go. Chadwick the ball. Carrier back there. They'll come cross motion will the Tigers. They'll give it to Chadwick. Chadwick off the left side. Going to be down close. Might have got the first down. And that's a big first down. Let's see. It will be a first down for the Tigers. Tigers will let the clock start, take their time, and in the huddle. They'll need to snap this ball with their time, but not get out of rhythm. See, that's an important thing. You don't want to get out of your rhythm, too. And they've got a pretty good rhythm going here. They're taking their time. Madore. Chadwick coming off the left side. He's got some running room. Chadwick gets a block. He skips it inside. He's down inside. Close to the 30-yard line goes Chadwick on first down for the Tigers. Big run. Purposeful running here by Chadwick. Watch it right here. Hitting from behind, and Tigers use more time. Ponies going to have to start taking timeouts. They've got 2. Madore's got Chadwick to his left. Chadwick's got it up inside. Little stutter step right, goes left. Moves the chains 5 yards. And Foxcroft takes a quick timeout. That's their second. So what you have as a coach on the sideline, you've got your time card, or you have it in your head. And I know John Wolfram always had it in his head. You never had to tell John how to manage the end of a game, end of the half, or end of anything, and I learned that from him. And you know the rhythm of your team. One of the important things you don't want to do is, take so much time that then you hurry up and then you make a miscue. So if you snap the ball a little earlier, that's okay. That's not going to hurt you. But Tigers, another first down will cement this pretty well. So what you want to do is you go back and you're going to run your bread and butter. You're going to run your simple plays. You're going to run uncomplicated stuff. You want to go north and south. You don't want to go east and west, and you want two hands on the ball. So these are situations that you practice. We used to call it, we're into situational running. Know what you want to do. Get a forward lean, protect the ball, don't take a loss, go north and south. Tigers, north and south, right there. That's it. That's what you do, right there. And you tell your offensive line, okay, guys, this is on you. Win us the game right here. You tell Big T, take your guy, put him in the end zone every single time. Block, 7-second fit. So Tigers will have a 1st and 10. This has been a heck of a game. It was all Tigers in the first half. They came roaring out, led it 14-0 at the half. Ponies came out, made the change of quarterback, put Simon Terzic in. He got gunslinging all over the place. Tigers are in victory formation right here, a formation we all love as coaches. So they'll go up, take the snap under center, and take a knee. And Tigers are going to escape this one. Really good high school football game tonight, folks. Boy, we saw some highlight plays. I mean, 2 great catches. I mean, the catch we saw by Lucas Sands, the one-handed catch. I mean, you could send that to Sports Center, and it could be on the top 10 plays of the week. And that set up their first touchdown. And Preston Hutchinson, he's impressed me, has Preston, today, defensively and offensively for the Ponies. Tigers got good, solid, all-around game. First half, Justin Duty was everywhere. So this is how the Class C playoffs are going to go, boys and girls. It's going to be a show. As we said, Tigers will head over to Ramville, Fuller Field, 7 o'clock Friday night. We'll be there for it. Should be a good one. There'll be some gunslinging up there. I want you to see Parker Moore, if you haven't seen him throw the ball all over the lot. But Tigers, they've got good skill guys. It's going to be one of those things. Tigers going to be a decided underdog in that game, going up there nipping. So it came down to execution on extra points. Tigers missed their first kick. They went up 6-0. They scored at the end of the half, go up 12-6, went for 2, and had a beautiful 2-point conversion. The pass to Chase McGrain off the power set drag opposite made it 14-0. Pony scored on a quarterback sneak by Seavey, and they kicked the extra point. It was a good kick. They went back down and scored again. And Braden Elliott from the outside pressured the kick and threw it off. It was low. And that's the difference in the game right there. As we always told kids, you never know what one play is going to help you win a game. And it didn't look like much, but Andy and I looked at each other at the time, and we knew it was a big play, and it held up. Luke Crook got an interception for the Tigers in the second half as well. Tigers didn't do anything with that possession, but they got the fourth down stop. Chadwick got in the way of the pass underneath. Tigers took it over, and Chadwick did the rest of that. His great grandfather, Larry, probably seeing his first game of the season, was here tonight. And I want to thank Laurel. She made a wonderful contribution from Doom Forest today to Muncie Media on our MuncieMediaSports.com page. A donation, if you'd care to donate as well, we put it right back into the program here and get out to do more games. Now, let me tell you a little bit of something. We'll stay here with it in the post game for a minute. Next week, we've got some weather coming in. I was talking to Nate Stubborn. We're at Halldale Monday for Rob Kennedy and I. Field hockey scheduled here for their senior game. And we're going to try to put together, I haven't mentioned it to Billy yet, but field hockey Monday, weather permitting. Now, if the weather's not good, Nate Stubborn's going to have a doubleheader Tuesday night, and that's a game we're already doing. We're doing soccer Tuesday, boys soccer, Billy. So we may do field hockey and soccer, doubleheader, 6 and 8 o'clock on Tuesday. That's all to be determined, and we'll work out those details of it as we go on. Well, we're going to take a quick break. We'll hear from our post-game sponsor. We want to thank the Gardiner All Sports Boosters as well. Boy, they've been a terrific organization for a lot of years here in Tiger Town, and they continue to do just fantastic stuff for us, the Gardiner Tigers All Sports Boosters. We'll be back for the Gardiner Tiger Sports Boosters post-game show when we come back to a happy Tiger Town. They hold on. They beat the Ponies 14-13. We're back after this.
Cooking dinner? Call Caps's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Caps's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsuspizza.com.
At Atlantic Youth Sports, we believe in more than just one path, because every athlete deserves the chance to discover what lights them up. Whether it's lacrosse, softball, volleyball, or field hockey, our programs are built to grow confidence, build connection, and celebrate every step forward. We don't just coach sports, we nurture dreams, and now we need a home where those dreams can live year-round.
Hi, I'm McKenna and I play for Maine Hype, and I love AYS because my coach pushes me to be the best I can.
Hi, I'm Zoe and I play for Maine Hype. I love AYS because of the team dynamic and the coaching that made me a better overall player.
Hi, my name's Sophia. I play with Maine Hype because I love Shayna and Jen, and it's made my basketball game way better.
Help support multi-sport athletes and programs that we provide. Help us build a home for every athlete. Visit us at www.aysinc.org and make athletes matter together.
Tigers bounce back with a win. Wasn't easy. Ponies put up quite a battle. Two good football teams here. Ponies will go to 4-3 on the season. Tigers moved to 6-1 on the season. And congratulations to both teams on a well-played football game here tonight. Good job by the officials as well. They did a good job tonight as well. And we thank the officials for all their hard work. And I know sometimes we get a little antsy and stuff like that on them, but they're here for all the right reasons. So we want to let you know that take off the. There we go. Eli, not Luke. I was calling him Luke. I was having bad flashbacks. Not bad with the Cook family. They're tremendous kids. But Eli, big interception. And also, we've given it to a lot of different guys this year. Eli, one of the seniors recognized here, senior recognition. He has done a terrific job here for the Tigers. Steady as could be on his assignments. You saw a perfect example on his interception that he had there tonight. And he has just been rock solid all season long for the Gardiner Tigers. And Eli will pick up the medium pizza from Caps's Pizza. Well, we've had fun here tonight. Geez, I want to thank Bill Hasty and Andy Munsing, short crew here tonight. Chris was down doing volleyball down there, and we pulled this thing off here tonight. Did a pretty good job. For the most part, the scoreboard behaved itself, so that's good having that back, Andy, with the great camera work. And I hope you enjoyed the call from the old guy here. And I'm honored to be down there to be a grandparent recognizing a senior in this football program. These seniors have done a terrific job in the resurgence of Gardiner Tiger football here throughout the last couple of years, doing things the right way. This is a great group to be around and tremendous kids. And more importantly, you have tremendous kids because you have tremendous families with these kids. And we have tremendous families here in our Gardiner Tiger football program. Well, that's going to do it here from Hokefield and Gardiner. You saw the final score, 14-13. Neil Biter here from Tiger Town. So for all of us at Munsing Media, check us out on the weekend. We'll let you know what's cooking next week. We'll try to get to as many of these senior games for our two schools, Halldale and Gardiner, as possible. And we thank you for watching here tonight. Until then, so long, everybody.